Ah, yeah, I forgot about Mark Wahlberg. Marky Mark. He's cast in Uncharted.
Put that at the end. It's more of a you topic. Me and Teddy will sit back and...
Yeah, do your thing.
Why don't you guys play Uncharted?
We'll just talk about how we like Wahlberg.
Hey!
He's wicked smart.
That's not Italian. Yeah, it's Boston.
Yeah, you gotta go Boston. Chowder.
I can't do it. Well, I can't do any accents.
Just say chowder.
Chowder.
Yeah, there you go. Now you're from Boston.
Okay.
Ask not what
Mike's
your
on.
country could do for you. Who said that, Teddy? Ask
that
what you could do for
FDR,
your
wasn't
country. Yep, FDR.
Come on, man.
No,
No,
it was
no.
Coolidge.
Don't fucking
Right
try
before the Depression.
JFK.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh, what? No.
Yeah, no,
it
that's
was.
JFK's
Yeah, it
big
was.
time quote. I'm pretty sure he
Yeah,
stole
try
it
me.
from like a Buddhist monk.
Well, for
I'm
Teddy's,
sure
Teddy's
FDR had
defense,
something
there are
like that.
plenty of presidents with heavy Boston accents.
That is true, yeah.
Washington,
That's why I got mixed
Lincoln,
Jefferson, Roman Catholic from Massachusetts.
yeah.
up. Franklin?
Bush.
Franklin wasn't a president.
Ben Franklin?
No.
No.
Ben Franklin?
I feel
you-
like we should make him honorary president.
Are you Ted?
I was
Please.
being serious. I thought he was president.
No.
No, he's on he's on Mount Rushmore, but he's the only non-president. It's him, MLK, Madonna. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Tiger Woods episode of the Nerd 2 podcast. I am Bo Oliver, joined today by Aaron, the Nerd 2 Monkey, and Teddy. Didn't you major in U.S. history? No shot. And we are back today to talk about the world of movies and TV and television, streaming, bunch of stuff going on. You can listen to this podcast on iTunes at the Nerd 2 Podcast, SoundCloud, Spotify, and send us your questions at nerdsoupforyou@gmail.com, nerdsoupforyou on Twitter, Nerd Soup Monkey, Teddy Nerd Soup on Twitter. Get all the handles. Anthony JQ Nash, Purple Girl NS.
Still pisses me off she couldn't put Nerd Soup in there.
Doesn't even have her profile pic. It's just Spider-Man. I gave her my Disney Plus and her profile pic, Spider-Man.
Really?
Yeah. I picked Edna.
Oh,
from-
she's probably having a blast with all the Spider-Man cartoons.
Oh, my God. Well, the first thing she watched, I give her my account, and I'm like, yeah, watch The Mandalorian. She texts me. She's like, my first order of business is to watch High School Musical, the series.
Priorities, I get that.
I mean, I pumped out 3 animated movies already.
Which ones?
Lion King, Sword in the Stone, and Aladdin.
I don't like the visual of you pumping out animated movies. You just sitting in your room
Sleeping,
pumping them out.
eating food. And then I watched The Mandalorian.
Wow, you waited, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were here. I watched you sign up, and then you went home, and then I texted him at midnight. I was like, did you watch? He's like, no. Okay.
Yeah, I'll watch it later.
All right, well, let's just get into the stories here. And of course, we have fan questions at the end. Forgot to mention that. But yeah, our first story here is Andy Serkis. We talked about this a couple podcasts ago. It was rumored that he was coming on to the Batman as Alfred Pennyworth. Now it's confirmed. Matt Reeves has confirmed that Andy Serkis, the motion capture king. I wonder if Alfred's going to be mocap. It's just a different actor, but mocapped by Andy Serkis.
It's starting to grow on me. You know,
Yeah.
Serkis does have a pretty good resume. So, and it'd be nice to see Alfred as like more of a hands-on rather than an old guy just sitting back.
I just realized his last name is Serkis.
Yeah, like Olay.
Yeah, right? That's the first time I ever put that together.
I was trying
Did I
to.
say it like that?
You were like, Serkis has a hell of a resume. I'm
I
like,
was trying to workshop a joke in my head quick to kind of relate that, but you kind of beat me to the punch.
well, yeah, because everybody always calls him Andy Serkis. You always go with one name or the other.
What did I say?
You
I said-
either say
I
the
said
first.
Andy Serkis.
Yeah, but sometimes you'll be like, yeah, Andy's got a good resume.
I'll say either or if I can't say either or.
But this is growing on you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't notice he's been bouncing around a lot. He's went to DC, Marvel, Sony.
Yeah, no, he's involved in almost like every major franchise, it feels like.
Lord of the Rings, Star Wars,
Yeah.
Marvel, now DC.
Yeah,
That's like the EGOT.
Good for him.
it's the EGOT of nerd fandom.
If only could have gotten to Game of Thrones somehow.
What about you guys?
Oh, I would have loved him in Game of Thrones. It's
Well,
like a maester or
Maybe
something.
you just played Drogon. We just didn't know.
He could have been doing the mocap for Bran, just sitting in the chair. It's like, wow, he can stand still, sit still. What do I think? I think, yeah, I agree with you 100%. The hands-on Alfred, because he always has a backstory. Even when he's the butler, they have the backstory of him working for MI6, and that he was a secret agent in the UK.
Well, yeah, Michael Caine references that in The Dark Knight Rises about his time. Like,
One of my favorite scenes when
Yeah,
he's
about
talking
how-
about
yeah.
the bandit.
some people just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah,
So,
and they try. Is that out yet? The Alfred show?
Yeah, I
Pennyworth.
just heard it got picked up for season 2.
Really?
wow.
Yeah, when I was reading up on this.
That's hard to get picked up for season 2.
I haven't. When's the last show I got picked up for season 2?
I think The Witcher, like 10 minutes before that.
The Mandalorian.
And then The Mandalorian, yeah.
Wow, season 2's
Firefly, no season 2 for
Yeezy
Firefly.
season 2. That was a good season.
Which one?
Yeezy season 2.
Yeezy season
Yeezy season.
approaching.
Yeah, so Alfred, we kind of gave our thoughts. I think we liked it for the most part. We trust Matt Reeves, and even though we kind of said that he might be a better Penguin than Colin Farrell, but I think he can fit this role well, and I am looking forward to a more hands-on Alfred because he is a young guy. He's still
different.
Yeah, he's like
Yo,
we said,
he's different.
He hits different.
That's a different Alfred, yeah.
he had that training,
Those
and he's
meals.
still young, so he can enable that and put that into action on like Michael Caine's. But
Yeah, you think we see Alfred scrap in this movie?
I'll take it.
It's a funny dynamic, too, because I don't think we've ever had an Alfred that's shorter than Batman. I don't know. That's just like a funny little thing to point out there. Alfred's usually either taller, because he's always like the father figure to Bruce. He's somebody that could give Bruce the truth.
Oh my God, I just remembered I had a dream like last week about we saw this movie and the Joker was in it, but I forgot who played the Joker. It was somebody
He's
ridiculous.
thinking of it too.
It was somebody ridiculous. I completely
Joaquin
forgot.
Phoenix?
Holy no, it wasn't Joaquin Phoenix. It was someone you would never think of, and I forgot.
Oh, Jared Leto.
No, not Jared Leto. If it comes to me, I just remember that for some reason.
You know what? I just realized this. Like Alfred and Batman is like peanut butter and jelly. It's a good one too.
It is a good
I
one,
never
too.
thought of that. Like whenever we like had that discussion of like what's better than peanut butter and jelly. Like,
You never thought of Batman and Alfred?
Yeah.
I would say Batman and Alfred has
They
surpassed
go hand in hand.
Batman and Robin, because people always say the comparison with sports. Who's the Batman? Who's the Robin?
Yeah.
Now it's become who's the Batman? Who's the Alfred? Somebody was talking about the Lakers, saying AD is Batman, now LeBron is Alfred, because he's old, he's grizzled, but he can still pack a punch.
He can still play.
No, they're a good duo. I love the Alfred character.
Well, Alfred's the one constant in every adaptation of Batman. Robin more in the animated stuff and some of the animated movies, but live action, it's just been, except for Batman and Robin.
Why haven't
Yeah,
we
yeah.
had a Batman and Robin though? I mean, I know Nolan said no, that he'll never do a Batman and Robin.
Well, I
Why
mean,
isn't that getting picked up? I don't get it.
That Robin movie,
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
I know how bad that was, but I mean,
it put a bad taste in people's. Robin is still, I don't know if he's still a meme now, but to the general public, Robin is seen as a kid character.
yeah.
He's still seen as a joke. I think people who are more into it, like us, and especially comic fans, when you look at Robin's got some of the most tragic and dark stories, especially a Jason Todd character. That's what people have been clamoring for. Jason Todd under the Red Hood. It's a fucked up story, and it involves the Joker. It involves people dying and coming back to life. But for us, Robin is always, I forget the actor who played him. He's always got the
Yeah.
Batman credit card. That's what we think of as Robin, with the goofy
Batman
suit.
had the credit card.
Oh, Batman had the credit card? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought Robin had stole it, and then Batman scolded him.
But like you said, like they set it up really well with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Like that would have been really nice to see that in the Christopher Nolan universe.
Yeah, that's kind of how Nolan would do Robin.
Yeah.
He's
To
Robin,
show that
but-
he's gonna do it.
yeah, but he's not Robin.
Yeah.
He's more Dark Knight, kind of Dick Grayson type character.
Nightwing.
Nightwing, right?
Damn, you're
Who did I call him?
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
You're
Yeah,
all over the place today.
made one error.
The Bat credit card too. That's
Sorry, I don't have Batman and Robin committed to memory.
you should. That's on you.
I did have the Batman Robin puzzle in my room when I was a kid.
I know Robin. No, I'm not gonna get into it. What else was there?
What do you know something about Robin? We
No.
don't.
No, it was in the movie
Oh, I thought you could have dropped some
when
rumors.
he stole his
about Robin.
motorcycle to go to the motorcycle
Right, he
race.
steals the motorcycle. I thought it was the credit card.
Mm.
It's an easy.
No,
one,
did
so.
you just say that?
What?
You didn't just say that, did you?
No. He didn't say anything about
Oh.
Robin with a motorcycle, you lunatic.
I feel like since I don't know what's coming out first, but we did the Mandalorian yesterday, and we caught Teddy a couple times slipping.
I'm catching myself.
Now
I'm
you're
like,
seeing
wait a minute.
ghosts now.
Yeah.
You're catching yourself slipping.
Do you think you need a good Alfred to have a good Batman movie? Like, is he essential?
He's become kind of essential, yeah.
It adds to it. I don't say it's necessary, but
Like,
It
if
seems
Circus
like-
doesn't deliver, is this Batman movie going to be,
I
subpar?
can't imagine that this movie is hinging on the performance of Alfred.
Yeah.
But we always seem to get a good Alfred performance. He's obviously never going to be the focus of the movie, but Jeremy Irons was great. Michael Caine is
The one
my
in-
favorite.
the one in Joker people don't like. Kind of just gets bitched around.
Well, he's got the one scene.
Yeah.
and he's going
I
up
mean,
against the
he's like
Joker.
a sicko
He
in the
looked like
fucking
Ricky
front gate.
Gervais.
Did.
Didn't he look like... Imagine Ricky Gervais as Alfred. That would be funny. Just calling him a cunt the
He'd be too
entire
witty.
time.
He'd be too witty.
Why
Not
don't you
taking.
just-
He would be too witty. He's smarter than Batman.
Yeah, be snapping back at Batman.
Speaking of DC, The Rock posted an Instagram of him and Black Adam.
Don't. This is
December
like Pete
22nd,
Rose Hall of Fame
2021.
conversation.
Yeah.
There's a date.
Who cares? A date means nothing.
I don't know. I'm just.
I had a date Valentine's Day last year. Didn't show.
When's this coming out? 2021.
Are we really going to talk about this?
I just saw it. I
No, I'm
thought
talk-
I'd bring it up
The
and
Batman's coming out.
you can
2021.
disregard it or no. I just
Well, breaking news: Black Adam
yeah, we broke it here first, folks.
Did you break
Before
it?
The
Or
Rock
you're saying it? Yeah. Before
posted on
tweeted
IG.
it.
So when you're listening to this podcast tomorrow, breaking news. I mean, I hope it gets made. I like The Rock.
Black Adam. That's what Shazam, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you like Shazam?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was
You like
fun.
saying it.
Shazam.
Yeah,
I did like saying it. I
You're
said
good
for a
at
while.
that. You've got that one skill. I'll give you that.
And the Joker.
I kind of feel bad because I like what's his name? Zachary
Levi.
Levi, right.
Fuck. You suck today, man.
That was a joke because Ralph Lauren, Levi jeans.
Wow, it's so nuanced.
You're
You're
my
flirting with it right
last
now.
nerd. Flirting with
I thought
death.
that was Big League Chew for a second. I was gonna be hype.
It's literally just a rapper.
I know,
It's
but
an
the
It looks
open-
like Big League Chew.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
The way
From
it's
your
spread out,
angle?
yeah.
From my angle, it just looks like a ripped up Payday rapper.
Well, you didn't play baseball, so you don't know what Big League Chew
Yeah.
is.
I did play for 1 year. What do you yan me like you were some big baseball athlete?
I remember one time in Little League, I fucking smoked the ball as hard, and I pimped it a little, hit off the fence. I almost got thrown out at first.
Was this part of your dream with the Joker?
No, this actually happened, but I thought I never got close to a home run again. So
Yeah,
I was
I'll
more of
never-
an on base guy.
I'll never forget.
Analytic people would have loved me.
The first base coach comes to me and said, "Zing is still second." Yeah, I got it. I get thrown out.
I wish I could see you in your prime
It was
trying to
funny,
steal
dude.
second.
No, it was Little League, man. I was fat.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah, I
mean.
got
You
it.
in your prime.
That's not my prime.
To me, that's your prime. That picture of you in the at the beach,
Oh, that's
shirtless.
horrible.
That's a great pic. That's going up for the patrons. All right, let's move on to the next topic here. We have Disney Plus. The Disney Plus launch on what was that? Monday?
I was a beast at third.
The 12th.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was the 12th. So that's something
It's
that
hot.
happened.
I love it.
Yeah, the launch. Apparently, there was like 10 million subs.
10 million plus first day, man. That's crazy.
I was saying on the
That's a lot of money.
Mandalorian discussion, I was trying to figure out like who is this for me personally right now besides the Mandalorian. If that wasn't on there, I probably wouldn't have gotten it.
No, yeah.
I wonder how many people are like that as far as Marvel, Star Wars fans, and kind of, oh, if I want to watch one of these Disney movies, I have the option. But if it wasn't for those two properties, I wouldn't have this streaming service. And there's probably, like you said, a whole other side of it where people who have kids and just love these Disney movies, they get it. And they're like, oh, well, I'll get this for the kids. And, you know, the Star Wars stuff, that's cool. That's a cool extra.
Yeah, Teddy was kind of surprised when we were talking about the Pixar box office, how much money those movies actually make.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
huge. So those are, I guess, the people that are signing up for Disney Plus that aren't necessarily watching The Mandalorian, but that's a huge market out there. And obviously it's families taking their kids, so maybe, I mean, the amount of subscribers, one person is signing up for their 3 kids. So you're not getting 4 individual adults signing up. But, I mean, the Disney name is so big. And I wonder how big their library is. That's what I'm really curious about. I guess
Yeah,
you
because
can.
you can't see everything in that screen. Like, I'm sure there's a stupid amount that we don't even know about that's on there.
Well, wouldn't you assume? Because Netflix, I think people underestimate how many fucking movies Netflix has. They've got movies for days. They have to be in the thousands, their library, right?
They're
And
always changing. I'm not sure how many, but it's deep.
Yeah, my question for Disney is how many movies do they have up there now, movies and shows, and are they eventually going to bring in, like if they bought the rights for Friends and they try to market that for their streaming service. But I think they have a good shot of kind of weathering the storm, the coming storm of all these streaming services.
Mm-hmm.
Like a CBS All Access is going to eventually fall off. The
Yeah,
NBC.
CBS, TBS, TNT, like all
Right.
that shit. You don't need that.
I think, well, I got the bundle, which I'm pretty happy about because even on Hulu's interface, fucking trash.
It's horrible, dude.
It's
What do you use it
so bad.
What do you use your Hulu on?
My
PS4?
TV.
Phone.
Oh, your smart TV.
PS4, yeah, TV.
I don't mind it that it's not the best out of all of them.
It's really
You can't see
bad.
anything. It's like everything's hidden. It's not You don't get everything you're signing up for, really. What it feels
Netflix is, I think, has the best interface.
Yeah.
Yes.
By far.
Disney Plus is
a good one.
too.
Yeah.
But
Amazon Prime's got a bad one.
I don't hate it. I kind of like. I just like it. You can see all like the little pictures and the titles, and you can scroll. With this, the Hulu is just a mess. I don't know, but
See, Amazon Prime is an example of me only getting that for Jack Ryan and The Boys. I don't watch anything else that's on Amazon Prime besides those two.
Well, do you order stuff?
Oh, yeah.
There you go. That's
Wow.
why you have Amazon Prime.
yeah,
Wow.
that comes
They
into
duped you.
that comes
They
into account,
did.
and they have a nice. I think Amazon Studios is a nice little library there.
Yeah, no, they have a good track record with their originals
Yeah, and
compared to Netflix. But that's the thing. Netflix just makes so much.
The price for Disney Plus 2 is, you can't beat that either, man. But what was it? I think it's $6.99.
Yeah, $6.99.
That's a good price, man, for everything.
well,
And
the
then
bundles,
the yearly is you save like $24 or something.
bundles
like
$12.99, and you get. I already had ESPN Plus, so that's $12 right there. So I'm basically getting Hulu for an extra $1.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's commercials in it.
I don't mind
Well,
it.
this kid, that's why he got it. He got
He
it
got
for
it
the
from the
commercials, not
commercials.
the shows. He
Nah,
wants to see what people are whipping up on
Commercials
streaming
did piss
commercials.
me off a few times, but no, I think with movies though, it just plays in the beginning, lets you watch your movie. It's only with
Okay, yeah, TV shows, I think they do the
Yeah.
breaks.
They
so-
do the break in the TV show?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
oh,
like
my God.
no, I don't think.
That's not why you get streaming services.
No, not it. Like they break for commercial. It's not like the commercial.
I only
it's
think
not like
so.
a pop up.
I haven't watched it yet, but I only think it's with like if I'm watching Always Sunny, it will
Yes.
take the commercial breaks that were designated within its original run. I'm pretty sure like the Handmaid's Tale or something like that, it will still play in the beginning or the end. I don't
Okay.
think it cuts in the middle because there's no real those shows aren't made for commercials.
Yeah, I wonder if it's like a 24, like an episode of 24 has commercials.
Yeah, it'll probably break. I don't
Or-
know. I've only watched Always Sunny, but
Or you give an option
You
to
hate
not
America?
get commercials. How about you do that?
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't
How do
do
you
that
not-
with their bundle.
You can make an extra like $3 probably off of a good percent of
well,
the
I'm a
people that have it.
Verizon customer, so you get it for free for a year. But
Are you getting that new razor? You saw the commercial for the new
I think
razor?
you're being serious.
No, seriously, there's a new razor coming out.
Phone?
Remember the razor phone?
Yeah, that was the hottest thing to get.
Yeah, they're coming out with a touchscreen razor where it flips and then it
it
becomes like an iPhone and then you can flip it the other way.
pass.
It's only for Verizon.
But
I'm an iPhone guy.
But for
course,
Verizon, you
'cause
get
you're
a free
grandma.
year. You get a free year of Disney Plus, but I mean, you only get the Disney Plus. You don't get the Hulu or the ESPN Plus. I figured I'm just gonna keep the bundle.
How many times you get to brag about the year
Yeah,
of Disney Plus
you
you
keep
get?
saying the bundle too.
Well,
Flexing that you bought the bundle.
It's not a
It's like, yeah, I got the bundle, but I could have got it for free, but I don't know.
You guys
But
ever
yeah, I
see
paid for the
Hamilton?
bundle. What'd you say?
You guys ever see Hamilton?
I'm waiting for the sequel, Jefferson.
Did you see that other phone they had? It's like a tablet, and you fold it.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
What are they doing? Just give me.
Just give me a tablet.
That's why Jobs, even though Steve Jobs, they're like, oh, he couldn't code, oh, he was a dickhead, oh, all this. He knew where to go. You know, he knew where to take these products.
Simplicity.
Yeah, there was no gimmicks with Jobs. It was like, let's get the most efficient device out there, and then give me all your money, and then I'll die of cancer.
Yeah.
And then that's how it went. Now he's gone, and who's gonna fill that giant?
Hey, I'll take that life. I'm not gonna lie. If I was Steve, I'd switch for Steve Jobs' life.
Me too. Yeah, I think I'd take that.
How old was he when he died?
Like 50 something.
I'll take 50.
Yeah. If I'm a legend,
If
Like, if
someone
I
told
do-
me 50,
like
you're
you're gonna
out.
do something, you're gonna change the world, then you die. I'm like, sign me up.
Yeah.
Who cares?
I don't want to get old. I'll take 60. Give me 60.
All right, let's move on here to
What would you realistically sign up for right now? Not the Steve Jobs things, but sign up guaranteed.
65. With good
give
money.
me a nice 74. It's like a 74.
that's fine.
65 is young.
Like Midsummer.
I'm gonna look good at 65, so I don't want to die at 65 yet.
Yeah, it depends when I start. Like,
Looking old.
yeah,
Nah, I kind of want to.
I don't want to look like Pesci.
I like when people look old. I don't know. If you look wise. You know, life.
You look
life,
decrepit.
actually, I
life
don't
took its
care.
punch.
I just want to have my wits about me. I don't care if I'm just like sitting down all day. If I'm just watching TV and lamping all day, I'll be
So
good
you
at
want
that.
like the younger generation to come to you for advice on
Yeah.
your rocking chair.
Yeah.
You're still
sitting out on the porch.
right. You're still brilliant, but you just can't move.
You're just dead inside.
See, I want that, but also I can't. Like my mind is mush. I can't wait to be an old mushy person. Stick me in the home. Give me a nice nurse. Give me my oatmeal.
I just want to go. I don't want to get wiped until I can't wipe myself.
Take a nice wipe. Why?
No,
I mean,
I don't want to shit on myself.
Well, this episode of Nerd Soup is brought to you by Dude Wipes. Let's move on to the next.
Can we
story
get
here.
that sponsor?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Sonic
switch hosts.
The Sonic redesign. Wow, look at this.
They did it.
Wow. He
I
looks
didn't
like
think-
Sonic.
I didn't think they were gonna do it. I thought they were gonna stick to their guns.
Now does he not only look like he doesn't belong in this world, but I guess he looks even more so like he doesn't belong in this world.
The whole thing is ridiculous because
What is it? He has a ring that he can go into our world, and he throws it and runs into it.
I don't know.
I think he's supposed to be like an alien, right?
I was really paying it. I watched the trailer.
Is he
but I didn't
playing
pay
Sonic
attention.
and then he comes into our world? Is that what happens?
No, he is.
Jumanji
No,
type.
the Sonic world exists. I don't think it's a video game.
You just
I think
run
it's
around
like an
collecting
alternate.
rings?
Yeah, it's an alternate universe where rings are.
Money.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like gold, oil for them.
They
Did you just make that up?
No.
this whole thing where everyone was so like outraged about the original Sonic design and people were just making a meme out of it and making fun of it. And then they're like, "Oh, we heard you. We're gonna change it." Meanwhile, none of those people were gonna go see the movie
Oh
regardless.
yeah,
No,
no,
yeah.
that's the thing. This movie's gonna bomb at the box office. So they just spent all that additional money to appease Twitter. That's what people a lot of the times people think that Twitter is real life, and it's not.
Yeah.
Twitter is a very small section of the human population, and when people try to appease the Twitter mobs, I mean, it's not always gonna work.
I just feel bad for Carrie. I don't feel bad for him. He picked this role.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
He's probably getting a nice check
Is
out
he
of
with
it.
you?
just did it.
Who's Carrie? Carrie Underwood?
Yeah. Actually, I don't feel bad because he picked the role, but he looks funny in it. I think it's gonna be funny.
I miss
Looks like
Jim
a
I'll see it
Classic.
for him. I'm not seeing it for Sonic.
Favorite Jim
Really?
Carrey movie.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
It's a good movie.
Good pick.
You guys don't want to say your picks now, right? Because I got the best one.
Oh no, Liar Liar.
I was gonna say 23.
I really thought you were gonna go with The Mask.
Man on the Moon. Man on the Moon. That's
What's
a
the
good
one?
movie.
What's the one when he's in the TV show?
Mr. Popper's Penguins.
No. Yeah, that's a good one too.
The Truman Show.
Truman
Truman
Show.
Show. Yeah.
I do like The Truman Show. Who's the villain? Ed Harris.
Mr. Popper's Penguins.
He's another one. He needs like a Dolomite.
Yeah.
Ooh,
He needs like a comeback that caters to Jim Carrey's talents. I'll tell you what. I think he'd be a good Riddler.
And then retire. Yeah.
Like if some
real one?
No, yeah, real Riddler, like a Matt Reeves, Christopher Nolan Riddler. Somebody could just
He would be. He's charismatic enough to do it.
right. I think it's an underrated performance in I guess what is that? Batman Returns, right?
Yeah.
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 Him and Tommy Lee as
Jones.
Two-Face. That's a bad performance. There's no salvaging that performance.
They were both trying to be the Joker.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it was. That happens a lot. That's what Jesse Eisenberg did with Lex Luthor.
So do you guys care about the Sonic movie at all?
Nope.
No, I'll see.
You're not seeing
No,
Let's move on to
it. I'm not
another
seeing it either.
I
animated
want to see it to be like,
character.
hey, you guys tried. You tried to redesign it. The original design looked like shit.
It didn't look that bad though. It wasn't
Compared to what they did, it's the same. It's teacher's own.
That's
There's no
that's
difference.
kind of how I feel. Yeah, it looks like Sonic that I recognize, but
Yeah.
still, once again, like you said, the people that were outraged. Now the meme going around is they listened to us. We should go out and support this movie. Pfft, like anybody's gonna fucking do that.
It's gonna do 200 million.
Yeah, it's like this
Opening night.
great, like the Sonic movie is gonna bring together humanity.
That would be cool. That would be cool though if everyone like banded together and supported this movie. That's probably gonna
Makes
suck.
$2.5 billion dollars. Third highest grossing movie of all time. Let's move on to another animated character that's getting a movie. We have SpongeBob SquarePants, your boy.
Oh,
Did
my
you watch
boy.
this trailer?
Yeah. I don't like the design.
Why change the animation?
I know. I don't like
They've done it before, but
Get some money.
how?
The original SpongeBob's funny.
It's SpongeBob.
Oh, good.
It's a different style of animation. They
Yeah.
milk SpongeBob, man. We get a lot of SpongeBob movies. It's going to be the third one
He
in
deserves it.
theaters.
They milk him or do they wring him out like a sponge?
I like the story that they're going with, and what makes SpongeBob is the adult humor in it.
What's the
And it
essence?
seems like they're gonna do it.
What's the essence of SpongeBob, Ted?
The essence of SpongeBob.
That's a
Go through
fucking
life happy.
video essay by Teddy. If you can write that,
Want me to?
the essence of SpongeBob. See, I thought they were going to keep him as a kid. I would have liked that.
I would like that too.
I liked Kid SpongeBob with Gary.
No, I mean SpongeBob. He's like Yoda. You don't want to know what he. You don't want to know.
But I
his,
do wanna know
You
what
see his
Yoda did.
parents.
backstory.
His parents are
I know,
giant
I know.
cookies.
No, there's old. I guess they're cookies.
I thought they were just cookies.
No, they're sponges.
But they're old dried up sponges.
They were raisin. Gary gone missing. I kind of like the Avengers.
They've done an episode like that before.
Gary, why'd you have to go? Isn't that where he just goes with Patrick?
Yeah, same thing.
Okay. Well, I like when Mr. Krabs brought out the Krusty Krab mobile.
Is that the one when they try to be a couple?
No,
No,
that's
it's
where
with the
they
clam.
find the little clam.
That's funny. That's a good episode.
That's overtime.
So this is the thanks I get for working overtime.
Overtime.
When he's showing them all the diapers, they're in the wall.
He's got the suitcase full of sundaes and donuts.
That's the movie.
6 o'clock.
The Gary movie is when Patrick has a cookie in his pocket, so Gary wants to live with Patrick.
Okay.
He betrayed SpongeBob. The Keanu Reeves cameo
Yeah.
I thought was funny.
What do you say? I'm a wreath?
Yeah, no, a sage.
Sage,
And I'm
yeah.
also made sage. And then Patrick was like, my name means something in Celtic. Keanu
doubt
Reeves
it.
is like, yeah, I don't think so. That was cute. Had
Well-
some pretty good jokes, I thought.
Well, yeah, it seems like they're going to go with a little bit more adult humor. I hope they do. I mean,
Well, these animated movies for these shows that are kind of past their prime, the movies are always kind of, they're more like
ditch efforts.
No, not last-ditch efforts, but the humor, they actually care.
Like the
Like-
Simpsons movie, I think.
Right. It's the creator came back
That
to
was
oversee
fucking
it.
hilarious, that movie.
That's why I'm so looking forward to the Family Guy movie, because I think the effort they're going to put into it, it's going to be, oh, this is our one last prime Family Guy episode.
Yeah, it does make sense. Why the shows do so bad, they get so lazy with the jokes.
Yeah. Nobody's really involved.
Well,
with
after
it
a while,
anymore.
it's like you pretty much did everything.
Yeah.
So you stick to doing, you sacrifice your original stories to like current stories.
SpongeBob is one of those shows that fell off really quick, though, because they really only have 4 great seasons, maybe 5. Those first 4 to 5 seasons are great, and then it falls off because the creator left.
It's not rated yet either. I wonder if they'll go like 13.
No.
Right?
No fucking shot.
No way.
I love that.
That'd be crazy. That's Zack Snyder's SpongeBob.
Well, we'll probably might get more of this kind of stuff because with the Netflix Nickelodeon deal. You guys hear about this? See
Oh,
about
yeah,
that?
no, we didn't even put that down on the topics.
Apparently they bought their IP and they're going to create original content.
And the old content too.
Yeah, the Squidward spin-off movie that's apparently going to be a musical.
Hell yeah.
That sounds amazing.
Sponge has to be in that, right?
I don't know. I think you let Squidward stand alone.
Can Squidward stand alone?
You know the episode where SpongeBob breaks his clarinet and he has
Yeah.
to pretend to be the clarinet? La, la, la. And the whole crowd loves it. Did you guys see
Oh, when he moves to the town of Squidwards?
Oh, that's
Yo,
funny.
that's a good episode. The leaf blower.
Leaf blower, yeah. Are you Squidward? It's a fire hydrant. It's okay. Take your time. Did you guys see Drake getting booed off stage at the Tyler the Creator concert?
Well, why did he get booed off stage though? Would they promise someone else? and
Different
Drake came out?
audience. There was a theory that Frank was going to be the main headliner, and then Drake came out. So
Why'd they boo him?
you know that episode of SpongeBob where Squidward puts his hand out from the curtain and they boo him, and then SpongeBob puts his hand. Somebody put Drake and Frank Ocean. But that Nickelodeon deal, it's funny because Cartoon Network is signed with HBO Max.
Mm-hmm.
So all these, that's what's interesting is that these networks are now.
Well, I forgot about HBO Max. Fuck.
That's something
I
I'm
gotta
not
get that
getting.
too.
I'm not going to get HBO Max.
No?
You just have regular HBO. You're fine.
I don't need Cartoon Network.
No, but they got a lot of other shit. I know they got True TV on there, right?
That's the thing. Well, people keep naming every streaming
Yeah.
service in existence, and then it's still cheaper than cable, and they're like, this was supposed to get rid of cable? Nobody has every single streaming service, and if you
Yeah.
do, then I don't know. I guess you
Then
got
you're-
the money for it.
Yeah,
but
then you might as well just get cable at that point.
You already know where I stand on this.
you're ridiculous.
Don't give me this whole cable. You get your sports, MSG, yes, CBS, Fox. Get it all. And don't give me
Hulu
this.
has live sports though.
Yeah, if I want to watch my fucking sports on a 2-minute delay, I'll get DirecTV.
2-minute delay. It's like a 10
It's like,
second delay.
It's like 5, not even. It's like 3 seconds.
Yeah, but you're on Twitter watching the game and something happens and people are
Who's on
reacting.
No, that never happens.
It happened to me the other day when the Islanders lost in the shootout when we were watching.
Why
the
are you
game
on
here.
Twitter when you should be watching the game? You're like the person that goes to the Yankee Stadium. They're reading the newspaper. I'm checking the box score for yesterday's game.
It wasn't a shootout, no, it was overtime loss. Whatever. But no, it was a stoppage and play. I checked Twitter. I like to. It's an engagement. It's a community experience watching sports, and it got ruined for me, all because of streaming.
There was a stoppage in play that you were watching on Twitter. You were watching on TV. So how'd
Watching
you
on
miss
TV,
it?
there's a stoppage and play, so I checked Twitter, and then I saw someone scored on the other team
How'd you miss it then? If you were watching it on TV,
because it was streaming and it was delayed, so I didn't see it.
what were you streaming it on?
Just fucking move on, please.
All right, let's go to fan questions here. We have our first question here from Nick Skywalker at Nick Lannister 12. If you had to pick one streaming service for the rest of your life, which would you choose?
Disney Plus.
I'm going to play it safe. Go with Netflix.
Yeah,
Disney Plus.
Disney.
Is it right now or like? No, I mean like are they paused for like this is today. Whatever's on Disney Plus, that's it. Or are they going to keep adding to
No. It's as the streaming service continues to add content.
Disney Plus.
And change.
Say Netflix is probably. I don't know, but I kind of want to see all the Marvel shows on Disney Plus.
CBS All Access.
But Netflix and the other ones, you get more of a wide range of different movies and shows. You know, you
do
get
like true crime.
You know what you get when you're not gonna get that shit on Disney Plus. You're not gonna get anything R-rated. You're not gonna get any R-rated movies. You're not gonna get grittier TV series. It's just gonna be
No SpongeBob.
yeah.
I don't know.
Netflix will take chances. You got a
Hulu.
wide array of different things, and
In the fine print of Disney Plus, you have to cryogenically freeze yourself when the
When?
subscription ends.
I want to do that.
You got the cash for that?
The Disney
One
Frozen
of these
theory
days.
is. I don't know.
Speaking of Disney's Frozen, the second one's coming out soon, and it's gonna be amazing.
I don't want to
I
have
don't
this
think so.
conversation. I just want to say that Aaron, the Nerd Suit Monkey, said off camera, off mic, that Frozen
Yep.
was better than the movies from your childhood. You're just not ready to have that conversation. And then me and Teddy proceeded to just absolutely break your spirit.
Well,
We
you
were just
didn't.
rattling off every Pixar. You were.
I was talking Disney movies. You want Pixar?
You said it's better
First
than
of all,
any
now
Disney,
you're
any
trying to.
movie that we
Pixar
grew up
is
on.
Disney.
There's this. It's
No,
okay. Whatever. You said you only saw 20 minutes of it, so your opinion is a joke.
valid. All right, this question here from Mr. Balloon Hands. Meme decathlon. Who wins, SpongeBob or Stephen A?
Wow. SpongeBob.
Yeah, SpongeBob's getting a little.
I feel like Stephen A's got the stamina though. It's a decathlon.
I feel like the Sponge. It's different because the SpongeBob memes are just a still, and then the jokes go from there. Stephen A's memes are a joke on their own.
Give me
SpongeBob.
the essence of Stephen A's.
That's
the
another
Stephen A
video.
meme. We should start making video essays like that. The essence of SpongeBob, the essence of Stephen A.
If you write mine, I'll say it.
Okay. This question here from Allison Sigers. What's your icon for Disney Plus? Mine is Edna Mode.
Simba.
I didn't change mine. It's Mickey.
Actually, I think I changed it.
You're such a Simba. Of course you'd make Simba.
Why wouldn't I pick Simba?
They gave me Mickey to start with. You can make your own.
Yeah,
Or
there's a
or
whole
they give
bunch
you.
of. No, there's like selections.
Oh,
There's
okay.
a lot of them.
I was gonna take Randall from Monsters Inc.
It's a good pick.
I like Randall. He's funny.
Oh no, I picked
Mom, another gator got in the house.
I picked this guy.
Oh, Mushu.
Yeah. From
Mulan.
Mulan.
yeah, Mulan.
Wow,
I thought it started with an
you must
I
really
picked
love
this
that
guy from
character
that
to pick
movie.
it.
A. I knew what movie it was from. I forgot the name.
That's Chris Rock, right? This question here from the Fandom Academy podcast: has Teddy booked any comedy clubs yet?
Nah, I'm working on it. I'm workshopping new material.
This question here from Bram Bugle at Bram Bugle: how do you guys like your coffee? With milk, black? How many sugars, if any?
Black.
Just milk, a little bit of milk. I like it on the darker side.
I go back and forth, but right now I've been going milk and like 4 sugars.
Jeez.
Now I do hot black. If I want like a nice little treat, a nice coffee, I'll put a little milk and sugar in there.
Nice little treat.
Yeah, I treat myself.
You get like your Dale Cooper.
Summer day.
This question here from Ron at UFO_98. Why do you guys think there is so much secrecy about Christopher Nolan's Tenet? Well, I think because he's Christopher Nolan.
He can do what he wants.
Well, we kind of know. It's they say it's an international spy thriller.
Mm-hmm.
And it's long as fuck, and it's got a huge budget. Well, I mean, there's not really much else to get into.
I'm sure we'll get a trailer soon. It's coming out in the summer, right?
Yeah, that one trailer that always plays though is a dope ass trailer.
With John David Washington like going up to the bullet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
reminds me of The Dark Knight when Batman's doing that.
I want to see Pattinson.
He's also a guy you just trust too.
Nolan,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, and that must be cool to be one of these directors that builds up their resume so much that studios are like, "Here's $200 million,
Yeah.
do what you want." And even if it fails, they're like, we'll get
Yeah,
it
he
next
tried.
time."
He tried.
That's kind of how Kubrick went. Every Kubrick movie always bombed, but studios always gave him a lot of money. It's Kubrick, you know? It's Nolan. Same thing.
I
This
don't
question.
think he had a bomb recently. No, right?
No, Nolan never bombs. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Yeah, no, he never bombs. So, like even Tarantino after The Hateful Eight, not a bomb, but didn't do as well as they thought it would. But then then he shops around. There was the whole bidding war for his next script.
Mm-hmm.
That was a different movie though. I loved the Hateful Eight.
Me too. Yeah, it's my second favorite of his.
Thought it was your first.
Once Upon a Time.
Oh wow.
Yeah. This question here from Trey. Oh, it's a good question. At CW_Riley3. Which Game of Thrones episode 9 was the best?
What's the one when they fight in the water with the wildfire?
Blackwater?
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
What's the one?
What
It's
if
like
they fight in the black water? I think that's my favorite episode 9 because Hard
That
Home
was
is
fucking sick.
Hard
dude.
Home is 8. Winds
8.
of Winter is a 10. I think what is it? Battle of the Bastards. That's
It's
the last. That's
between-
the last episode 9, really.
yeah. I
Watchers
mean,
on the Wall, Reigns of Castamere, Blackwater, and I'm
Baylor.
missing one. Baylor. Which one am I missing?
no, you got them all.
The fight with
Baylor, Blackwater, Reigns of Castamere, Watchers on the Wall, then The Dance of Dragons.
Oh, that's Dragons. Yeah.
Hard Home is kind of like they kind of got 2 episode 9s in season 5, but for me, Blackwater is my second favorite episode behind Hard Home, so that would be my. And then Battle of the Bastards, and then probably Reigns of Castamere, just to rank them. Watchers on the Wall, and then The Dance of Dragons. They're all great.
Blackwater was more of an experience. I feel like Reigns of Castamere was just a lot of shock value. Not saying that as a negative, but
Yeah,
it is a very shocking episode. I read it, so I knew it was happening, but I still love that episode.
Blackwater, the whole episode is perfect.
Yeah.
There's not one moment, obviously the wildfire moment, but the episode as a whole, and then Battle of the Bastards.
that was like a movie. That
I think that's the best. I think cinematic battle that we've ever gotten. Not with just TV, but movies. When I watch that battle, there's the realism in Battle of the Bastards is
I
striking.
lost my breath.
You know
When I was
what?
getting trampled on.
Yeah, yeah.
I've always
kidding
wondered
me?
this. Battle of the Bastards, and I thought about it again during The King. How do they know whose side is on who?
They don't.
So they
Yeah, it's just
They're
like
all just out there. That's why Ramsey had it right. He was just knock. What if we hit our own men? Fuck it. Who's ever left standing is.
The lack of
in
helmets
John's
always
arm.
I wouldn't
bothered me.
run. I just sit back.
Throughout
I
Game of
played Dead,
Thrones,
too.
lack of helmets.
Well, you know me with the lack of hats. Pisses me off so much.
Are you playing dead in a fight like that? If you're in that,
100%.
yeah, me too.
This question here from Alex Posniak at Boris_2047. Can any of you rip a phone book in half? I'm going to assume Teddy Nerd Soup thinks he can.
They say rip a fort.
No, have you ever tried ripping like multiple, like a lot of paper? Just like not like a phone book, but like a good amount of paper.
Yeah.
It's fucking
yeah.
hard.
It's really
You can't
hard.
do it.
Paper's crazy.
Yeah, paper slaps.
Get slapped with a stack of papers. Get a paper cut and a bruise. This question here from Crispy Chris at Chris Crendel 1. Best lightsaber duel in all Star Wars, video game and books included. My favorite is always Luke versus Vader, Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah. That's
Love
a
that
classic.
duel.
Yeah.
The Phantom Menace, Anakin and Obi-Wan.
Yep.
Not Phantom Menace,
Phantom
the
Menace,
Revenge
yeah.
of the Sith.
That's a classic.
I got it mixed up with Qui-Gon and Darth Maul.
Yeah, Revenge of the Sith is the movie with the most lightsaber duels. We get, I think, altogether you get like 5.
They kind of brought it, but they attempted to save 1 and 2 with what they did in 3, but
I
damage is
like
done.
Yeah, the one in Empire is great. Yeah, that's probably. Although people like the Return of the Jedi one too.
This question here from Nelly at N. Nelly.
I always like the face the Emperor gives when Luke gets his lightsaber and Darth Vader.
He's like, that face is so, and you just hear his laugh, but his mouth is not moving. This question here from Nelly. Favorite film scores and most defining moments of your high school sports careers.
Favorite? What was the first part?
Film score.
My favorite film score?
Mine, it would be like the music.
Oh, I was thinking like
Yeah, Goodfellas
8.2 is a good
96
one. Yeah.
on Rotten Tomatoes. That's about right. I would say Jurassic Park is my favorite. That's my favorite John Williams score, and he's the GOAT. I also love the score for Avatar. And,
The Godfather.
yeah, love that theme.
Yeah. What do you prefer, soundtrack or score?
Score, definitely. I can't stand. First of all, music in movies, I think you have to use it. The way people use music these days when they try to evoke emotion from people, I was telling you the score for Watchmen, hate it. Can't stand it. Because it's taking a moment, it's like, yeah, this moment's really cool, right? You hear the cool music in the
I like
background.
the techno, like, I'm not a fan of I only watch, maybe it'll grow on me, but I don't know.
But people had the problem with Joker when what's the song?
Rock and Roll Part 2.
Yeah.
I didn't like that either.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like that.
Well, it depends. Like, I think, speaking of like Goodfellas, like they use soundtrack perfectly just
Yes.
to, I guess, convey the changing of the times.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Bronx Tale too. Ooh.
Yeah. Scores. I mean, the whole Lord of the Rings trilogy is amazing.
Yes.
Obviously, original trilogy. Even all the Star Wars movies are scored wonderfully.
No Avengers.
That Avengers theme does get me fucking hype every
It's
time.
grown on me. I
Yeah.
remember I used to not be a huge fan of the Avengers theme, but no, it's definitely grown on me.
There's so many good ones. Soundtrack though. I love the Spider-Verse soundtrack.
That's a good one. Yeah.
They placed all those, like you just said, they placed those songs perfectly.
When Hypnotized came on, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna like this movie.
Yeah.
They had all the old school hip hop.
What one score? I loved First Man score too. That was really good. What one last year?
I think it was First Man.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I remember it was a young guy who works with Damien Chazelle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Nice.
that was a good score.
What was the second part?
Most
Yeah, it was
defining
good.
moment of your sports career. Wow, you had a lot. Your 4 sacks versus Longwood.
Yeah, but when I fumbled.
I guess it is
That's all I'm known
defining.
for.
Yeah. You recovered a fumble
Well, that almost home run I hit.
and then you
I
fumbled it.
talked about it earlier.
That is true.
It was raining, man. It was pouring. You gotta give me something.
So you're going to blame the elements.
I'm gonna.
It's part of the game.
I had one career touchdown. I think it's up to like 5 yards now. When it happened, it was a 1 yard little dive.
It's a return kick now.
I always love those, man.
With a spin.
Our starting returner, Mike Goot, was out. So it was like, coach, put me in.
Yeah, I guess.
Who's
I kept getting hurt.
the fucking the redhead that was on the Celtics?
Brian
White Mamba?
Scalabrine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He always tells a story with his championship ring.
That's
How
great.
It went from like him being the bench player, like this, he said this way he's gonna tell his kids. It's
When
like
he was being
bench
interviewed
player.
after the
Yeah.
finals, I think it was 2008, right? That's when the Celtics won. And somebody asked him, they were like, how does it feel knowing you didn't play a single minute for this entire series? He's like, that's fine with me. I'm just going to tell my kids I was the MVP.
Yeah.
Scored 30 in Game 7.
Oh, almost scored a goal in my last hockey game. 2 shots on that.
This question, it's not hockey. This question here from Joseph Barara at Joseph698190. Is Game of Thrones still your favorite show?
Yeah. I
Of
mean,
all time.
yeah. It's always going to be my favorite unless something else blows it out of the water. But it's different, like favorite, best. There's a difference there. But yeah, it'll always be my favorite just because of what it did and just everything. Even with the disappointing finale, I think I can still look back on all the other episodes and all the other seasons and remember why I enjoyed it so much. I mean, all the books too, that helps. Just the world of Ice and Fire just always will be super fascinating to me.
Breaking Bad.
This question here from Gianna Roses at Roses Gianna. Thoughts on Jojo Rabbit?
Loved it.
We all saw it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very good.
Love Jojo Rabbit.
That Taika Waititi.
It wasn't
tell you
as
what.
controversial as I thought it was gonna be.
No, I thought it could, you know what? I thought it could have been more controversial.
Yeah.
I really did.
No, it was really good. It was.
That's one of those movies that when you see it, it's like, oh, that was really fun. But then the more you think about it, the more you realize how it impacted you emotionally.
Yeah, it was funny and had all those quips, and obviously Taika Waititi as an imaginary Hitler.
He was a good Hitler.
He's the
Yeah.
man, dude.
When he started giving his Hitler speech,
When he jumps out the window.
that was
it's very heartwarming.
Gotta go.
It's very sad. It's very heartwarming. There's a lot of great things about that movie.
Yeah, yo, they threw me for a loop, man.
You spoiled the entire movie. This
It's
question
been out
here
for
from
like 2 months, hasn't it?
Edward at
Not wide release.
Edward at 3D
I said it
underscore
already.
We can cut it.
W0RD. Which one of these was the best
Should we say
rivalry?
that? Should we
Can
say
you
that?
guys just shut up?
Can you say the question?
This question here from Edward at 3D underscore W0RD. Which of these was the best rivalry? All right, they've got 3 pictures here. They've got a picture that you guys don't know. It's Death Note. It's the 2 main characters from Death Note, L and Light. And then they got Batman and Joker, and they have Walter White and Gus.
Wow.
Batman and Joker. That's
Walter White and Gus.
But from The Dark Knight.
Yeah. I
Walter
mean,
White and Gus.
I think the Walter White Gus battle was a little better.
That's like a
Batman
3-season
Joker.
battle.
Yeah, but that's like Walt and Gus is like Batman Sherlock.
Who's who?
I give
Walt's Batman, right?
Walt's Batman, Gus is Sherlock.
I don't know. It's good. It's good. I mean, but Batman Joker. That's iconic. It's the best.
Yeah, but the battle.
It's a 3-season battle, pretty much.
That's the thing. I think Joker wipes Batman in that movie. He's kicking his ass until the very end.
Yeah. It's called an
Batman
arc.
just decides to beat him up. What'd you say?
It's called an arc.
Yeah, but the back and forth between Walt and Gus.
Yeah. Is it just Dark Knight? The Dark Knight?
Yeah, how many times do I have to say that?
Well, just because there's a picture of it doesn't mean he's just using that as an example.
Well, no.
He's got to be.
What?
He's
Will we have
comparing
all
them.
the 75 years of Walt versus Gus?
I think he means. I think it's reckless to assume that he just means the Dark Knight.
I think you're being reckless by not saying that. I was watching the first episode. It's so funny seeing him, like seeing Walt.
With hair.
That, and he caught 2 bodies in the first episode.
You
kidding me?
Yeah, they're ready to go right away.
He broke bad first episode.
What was when does the guy fall through the roof with the acid? What episode is that? Is that 2 or
it's
3?
27.
It's 3 because they kill him episode 2. I think they take care of him 3. He doesn't use the plastic bottle or the jug. Yeah, use my tub.
Yeah. Fucking young Jesse, man. What an idiot. This question here from, I guess this will be the last question, right?
Okay.
From Greg Crisafulli. Why can't New York have nice things for sports anymore?
I mean, the Islanders have a 13-game point streak and are
Hockey's rolling right
best
now,
team in
right?
the league, pretty much.
How are the
Yeah, but
Rangers
the
doing?
real sports.
Yeah, Rangers suck. What do you mean real sports?
The Islanders won a championship.
Yankees
the
are
city's
still
not gonna-
cruising.
Yeah, that's the thing. The Yankees.
I mean, the Knicks and Brooklyn's on the upcoming. It's the big name, Knicks.
The
It's
Jets,
disgusting.
Mets, and Knicks are the same franchise, ran by the same person. They have to be.
No, I mean, the Yankees and Islanders will win championships in their upcoming season, so.
Concrete jungle. All right, guys, that's a Nerd 2 podcast for today. I'm Bo Oliver, joined today by Aaron and Teddy. Any last thoughts here, guys? Last messages for the fans?
Don't forget to vote.
If you guys can see a execution for a mass murder, would
Don't
you go
bring
do
that
it?
on my podcast. Wait.
I don't even know if there's an election. I just feel like that's something people
If you
say.
can-
I think there was an election
someone
like last
says-
week.
If you get picked to go see an election and execution of a mass murderer, would you go see it?
No.
No.
Like, I just watched Ted Bundy, the Ted Bundy tapes, and I would have loved to see him get fried.
You take pleasure in watching people get...
A guy like that, yeah.
What would you do, though? Would you applaud when he's finally dead?
Do you applaud? Yeah, right?
Do you... Is there an applause or is there a moment of silence? Is there concessions?
Was this a cold ending?
You guys wouldn't want to see one?
I remember George Carlin used to say that
Like, they used to hang people, man.
capital punishment should
It
be
was
like
fucking,
an HBO show.
people were taking kids out to see fucking hangings back in the day.
I missed a guillotine. I would see a guillotine.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be dope.
I could barely watch myself get blood taken out.
But they would like cheer if like the hanging went wrong. They would like be happy for it.
Remember when Brendan
fucking- it was
Fraser
a
and the
fucked up
Mummy
time,
survived the
man.
hanging?
He finessed him.
People
Though.
don't talk about that enough.
Oh, no
He
one.
finessed him.